The following video is intended to assist you with importing a fieldbook file into Civil 3D. Civil 3D differs to Minicad and 12D in some ways, but field procedure is much the same. I will show you how we import this file. I have Civil 3D open without any toolbars shown. We need to give you a quick overview of our toolbars. Up in our top left hand corner we've got our tool space. In the tool space we have our tabs Prospector, Settings and Survey. You'll also find your Properties dialog box in here. I turn that off, and also you have your tool palettes. I'll turn that off so we've got more view. Now, to start off, we need to begin a new drawing by typing in New. It'll bring up our templates. We need to choose the Detail for Civil 3D template. Now that that is done, we need to then set our working folder. In this sample, I will be doing it on my C drive. You will be doing it on your Jobs S drive and your job number. So I have chosen in a project sample CMS jobs, highlighted it and clicked OK. We then need to create a working folder, which is a new local survey database. Click on that. I'm going to call this one CMS sample. If I click OK, we then see CMS sample has created a new work job. We now need to import our survey data. This will bring up another dialog box, which is import survey data, specifying the database. In here we're choosing CMS sample, and we're clicking next. We now need to select our fieldbook file, which you should have copied and saved into your job folder. We then search for it. Here, this one is located in my sample CMS jobs. Clicking on the sample folder and clicking open. I then proceed and click next. This brings up a specifying a network. We now need to create a network. Choose your job number. Again, mine will be CMS sample. And then click next. This will then bring up the importation, which is the final bit that we have a look at before we import our fieldbook file. If you have a look here, yours should look much the same and have all of our CMS codes that have been built into the template, and also our line work, which is actually in our figure prefix database, which is kept on your site C drive separately. We then click finish, and then you'll see the importation of your fieldbook file. It proceeds with the points first, and then it brings all your line work in. As you can see, you've got a nice file brought in, nicely strung, and this is when we will start to edit information. Firstly, what you need to do is you need to come to your CMS sample in the networks, and you need to unlock the points. You cannot edit anything in this file unless this is done, and by all means do not explode any points. They will then become useless. So what we'll do is we unlock in drawing, and now that they're unlocked, I can just show you a quick example of a point. So if I click on this point here, and I'll click on Home and click on Properties. In my Properties, this gives up all the information regarding this point, which is a concrete shot. And at the very bottom, you will then be able to then edit the point elevation. So I could just change this, if need be, to 3 meters. And it will then change it to 3 meters, keeping the code and your point number. To edit any information regarding line work, you can explode these lines if need be. You also may need to delete some. So this is obviously a survey mark, and we can actually delete that for this instance. I'm just going to show you another quick editing tool in your Prospector, which is basically where you'll incorporate all your information, your surfaces, and so forth. You can right click on points and go edit points. So a quick way to edit some points that you may have shot as random points in the field. For instance, I could say these CHs are incorrectly shot and they should actually be BLDs. A quick way to just change these would be to highlight one. You can either press Shift or Control as in other applications, to select these. I just need to select Shift, all 4 CHs, go up to raw description and hit edit, and I can change these to BLD, and that will automatically change all those codes to BLDs. End of part 1, incorporating fieldbook files into Civil 3D.